Gunslinger number 50. Man, this book, what an epic, milestone, landmark, sensational issue. It gives you Gunslinger, it gives you all his allies, it gives you all his villains. It's a big anniversary, monumental issue, is what I would be saying if they actually did any of that. Instead, what they did was they had like 7 pages of Gunslinger for out of 40 pages, and the rest is dedicated to Spawn, to Terry, to She-Spawn, and to a bunch of other characters that isn't in this series. So what the hell exactly happened? I don't know what Todd McFarlane was thinking, man. I mean, I definitely do know what he was thinking, because if you open this book, what you see is something here. Chapter 2 and Chapter 5. And you might be thinking, where are the other chapters? Well, my friend, Todd McFarlane, in his infinite wisdom, decided to separate the chapters in each of his series. So I assume a couple of chapters are in the Spawn title, a couple of chapters are in the Scorch title, a couple of chapters are in the King Spawn title, and he decided to just disperse it among the titles. So when we get the landmark 50th issue, is it like the landmark 25th issue with Conan, where it was kind of just a one-shot, a appreciation, a homage to the entire Conan legacy? What a beautiful issue that was. What a, just amazing milestone issue that was. Did they do that with this? Nope, because Gunslinger is barely in this issue. He's in the first chapter, literally makes a cameo appearance in his own book for the milestone 50th issue. Man, this book was disappointing. Listen, I don't expect much from a Gunslinger comic. We've already come to terms with this. We've come to terms that you don't come to Gunslinger for characters and dialogue and, meaningful, thoughtful stuff. But at the very least, if you're going to read a Gunslinger comic, the very least you would expect is that Gunslinger is in the comic. I'm going to open to a random page. Random. This is Spawn. This is regular Spawn. Why is regular Spawn in the Gunslinger comic? And you're like, oh, maybe he's like a cameo appearance or whatever. This entire, I can't even, bro. The entire rest of the book, Gunslinger's not nowhere to be found. This is a Scorch comic, bro. It's She-Spawn, Terry. Terry is in this comic book more than Gunslinger. And it's not like Terry is even a character in Gunslinger. He's like a Spawn character that has never even appeared in Gunslinger. What are we doing exactly? This is such a disappointing comic book. Because I thought, man, they're gonna do like even if it was like a new jumping on point for Gunslinger, this is absolutely is not a new jumping on point. This is, you not only need to read Gunslinger, you need to read 450 issues of the other 3 runs that we've been doing. I don't know what Todd was thinking. Like, honestly, as someone who just reads this, as someone who just picks this up monthly, I don't pick up any other of the books monthly. I have zero motivation to see what the other chapters were and to see what they do with the story with Plague, Spawn, and all that. I don't care. Maybe, again, if the writing was good and compelling, maybe I would think about getting it, but let's be for real. It's not. So why would I go out of my way to spend an extra, that's another thing, and that's another thing, $5. A couple months ago it was $3. Now they raised it to $4. Okay, whatever. Tariffs, inflation, whatever. And now you want me to pay $5 for a comic where 75% of the comic isn't even about the main character. The coolest thing about this comic is the cover. Hate him or love him, boy, can Todd McFarlane still draw. This man still has it. My goat still has it. Unk still has it. Look at that. That's beautiful. I want to frame this. This cover's beautiful. I might also just take this off and just rip out the insides. Just all the stuff in the middle just doesn't matter. It just really doesn't. Just quite unfortunate, to be honest. I hate making negative videos. I love comics. I love reading comics. I hate shitting on comics and trashing comics. But if this is a comic that's going to waste your time and waste your money, I need to say it. I need to let the masses know to not waste your money. I was doing that for Spider-Man 94. I was doing it for a bunch of Batman issues, and I'm doing it now. Um, if unless you're like me and you get the series monthly, and you have a collection, and if you're like, ooh, Gunslinger number 50, maybe I want to read it. It's like I want to get into it. Is it a jumping on point? It's absolutely not a jumping on point. Do not buy this if you're not already a Gunslinger fan. Um, and also, by the way, for chapter 2, Carlo the Barbary, the Gunslinger artist, he does the artwork, and it's great. It looks fantastic. And then on the back half, Stephen Segovia is the artist. I'm not gonna lie, it just does not hit the same. Like this, it looks like I'm reading a young adult, like a youth comic. It does not look good at all, in my opinion. Maybe it's just the way they colored it, but it just does not look good, especially compared to Carlos Barbary. You would think for the 50th issue, for the milestone issue, they'd be like, hey, let's bring back Brett Booth, the OG Gunslinger artist, the guy who made this series look so good in the first place. Or maybe even get him on a cover? No? I really don't know what to say. I'm disappointed. I really am. Like, I just don't know what to say. Um, but yeah, I'm hoping in issue 51 we're past whatever this plague spawn nonsense is, and we can get a new fresh start with the spawn stuff. Um, I'm just tired. I'm just tired. Yeah, I think we're just gonna end it there. Very, very disappointing 50th issue. I'm not gonna lie. Very disappointing.